What's going on YouTube? It's Lynx here, bringing us a brand new Destiny video. Sorry I paused there. We're doing a Thorn review today. I'm resuming you halfway through this Crucible game to show you its perks in Crucible, and then I'll show you PvP or PvE after. So its main bonuses are Mark of the Devourer and final round of the mag. It does bonus damage. I also run Perfect Balance as one of its 3 mid perks. It's probably the best one for PvP. PvE, you could use something else if you want. Personally, I don't know. This gun, in my opinion, shines really in PvP over anything. Because one shot to the head will bring their shields down and do lingering damage, obviously, as the Mark of Devourer does. But if you get 2 headshots, it'll instantly kill them. Not instantly kill them, it'll kill them over time. So, as you can see, it's doing 7 damage over time. 2 headshots do like 84 each. So, that's 84 and 84. People have 200 health. So you can do the math, obviously. The only thing that's bad about it is it does not, Mark of Devourer does not carry over from shot to shot. So when one shot does Mark of Devourer for however many ticks, and if you shoot him again, it doesn't stop Mark of Devourer, and then it doesn't refresh it. It just it doesn't refresh it. Pretty much is the only thing I have to say with that. There's a visible guy right around this corner.
Heavy ammo on the way.
So another really good benefit, I don't know if this is just PvE or PvP, or I don't know if this is just PvP or PvE and PvP. It gives a ton of super energy from kills. I don't know if it's from Guardian kills or if it's from any kills. Like, I'll show you when I get a kill. Watch the bottom, or not the bottom of the screen, I'm gonna, one sec. I'm just, oh god, oh shit. Well, I got the kill. Whatever.
Lost the lead.
I thought I had the Thunderlord active, but I'm using, obviously, the Thorn, so I couldn't have the Thunderlord. But, or maybe it's just I get a lot of super energy. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's because my intellect's so high, or whatnot, but I'll test that out maybe, or maybe not. So, I mean, I guess it's just my intellect's really high, so it goes by really fast. So, never mind. I thought that was a benefit of it, but it's not. So, there is a few hidden benefits in which you don't notice very often unless you're playing PvP or PvE. The rounds over-penetrate through targets, so if there's 2 enemies lined up, it'll shoot through both of them, or hit both of them. It'll hit one and go through them and hit the other. So, that's pretty cool. One of my teammate revived me here. Sorry about, I'm not doing the best. Trying to commentate over normal gameplay is a little bit hard sometimes. Oh, sniper. That guy really pisses me off because all he's doing is sitting in the very back of the map just sniping. That's the only thing he's been doing the entire game. I pull a sniper to counter him, but I usually don't look there every single time, which I should, but probably because I was destroying him before. One teammate revived me. This guy still has heavy ammo, so that's why I keep getting destroyed, like, instantly by him. And also, the Thorn has the second best fire rate out of any hand cannon in the game that I know of. And that's under the last word, which has the same stat fire rate as this gun, but with the automatic, or the perk, the exotic perk thing that makes it automatically you'd hold the trigger down, shoot faster. It makes it shoot faster. Even if you have the fastest trigger finger in the world, I'm pretty sure it still does the same thing. Oh, never mind. Well, not never mind, but I thought I was gonna get that kill, but I guess not. So, like, I heard invisible over here. That means he's sniping probably, because he's using patience. Also a blade dancer. So there you go, I shut down a blade, or I guess I got the assist, but I pretty much shut down that blade dancer with the Thorn and then 1 melee. It's if you use it right, it's a monster in PvE and PvP. So this is almost the end of the game.
Heavy ammo available.
That was kind of a spray. I'm sorry about that.
Eliminated. Congratulations, Guardians. Nice work.
Launch rockets. Okay, so I didn't do the greatest in that game, so you can't really see how good the Thorn is, because I'm not going to be editing this video, because still not the greatest editing, still need to get my editing software. Just doing the Bad Juju bounty right now, so that's why I'm playing Crucible. But now I'm going to swap over into some PvE, and show you how it works. So I'm going to do the... excuse me, I keep, like, burping, except it's not really a burp. I'm going to go into the Daily Heroic at level 30 to show you what it does against almost equal level to me and in high-end PvP, or PvE, sorry. And if you don't know what PvP is or PvE is, PvP is player versus player and PvE is player versus environment.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome.
So if you don't know what I was doing, I'm swapping to my Defender subclass.
Whatever they're
and
looking
this
for,
helmet helps with Defender. This one is Striker, so that's why. So I'm super close to getting to level 32, as you can see, which you guys probably don't care about because you're here for a Thorn review, but don't need that many more shards. So yeah, you can see my items right here. Pause the video if you want to see that, but so the War Mine.
If you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Okay, so I might be able to do this whole mission, depending. It's really a pretty quick mission. It's gonna be a kind of long review, but think of a normal hand cannon, and then actually I'll just show the stats to a different hand cannon. So this is a legendary hand cannon. Has a little more impact than the Thorn, but a little less fire rate, a little better range, but much less stability. I'll show you the stats of this, or the perk. Send it, aim its weapon incredibly fast. I don't like either of these compared to Perfect Balance. This can be useful for PvE. And then there's these perks, which I like max stability on a hand cannon, so I can hit 2 headshots really quickly together with this fast fire rate. Because this gun is the fastest fire rate of any hand cannon except the last word, like I said before. So you want to be able to shoot as many shots as possible and utilize that high fire rate. So you don't want to be, I don't know really how to explain this or how to explain it any further, but you don't want to be missing any shots or having to shoot slower. So. And then Mark of the Devourer does 7 damage in PvP over time per shot or per hit tick.
Let's see what
so you can, I don't know how many ticks it is. It could be like 5 or something. Seems about right. It might be 10. Not really sure. It's probably like more like 5 or 6. So obviously it's a hand cannon. It one-shots people. Like low-level enemies, tier 1 enemies in PvE that are low-level. So, and then, okay, cool. I was like, can I not scan this one? So yeah, it does a ton of damage. Not a ton, I should say. It does an average amount of damage for a hand cannon. And then it's got the Mark of the Devourer, which is its main perk. Plus it's got high fire rate, pretty large magazine. It's not huge. It's good mid-size. So I'm a Titan right now with the Defender subclass. If you didn't know, just in case you're wondering what class I am. So as you can see, it does 29 damage over time. It seems like against normal enemies. So against like normal enemies, no yellow health. Tier 1, Tier 2 enemies, it seems like it does 29 damage over time. So that's pretty high if you think about it, because I need to count how many ticks it does, because then I can tell you how much damage it does per shot for body shot. Actually, the body shots change a lot depending on the enemy you're fighting, but the DOT. Okay, I'll probably end up one. Okay, so yeah, it has 92 against these guys. So that's almost 100 damage per tick. Here's some stealth vandals. So see, I hit both of them. I can't count the ticks because they're both doing it. So as you saw, it over penetrates through the targets and hits multiple. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy. One. Okay, there's two happening. Gets a little confusing when two hit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. That's like almost 600 damage. Like 550 damage per shot with just the DOT. That does not matter about any extra or how much damage it does for the actual shot. And then look at these bullets that it shoots. Doesn't make sense, but that's the bullet it shoots. So against a tier 2 level 30 enemy, takes 2 shots to the body to kill him. It would take one headshot and probably would even one him. So, ow. Well, is there some modifiers on this? I probably should check. There's probably light switch active, I'd assume, because I died pretty quickly there. Yes, there's light switch. That makes sense. Had to make it hard. So as you can see, I can one-shot a Dreg that's the same level as me no matter what. Even if it takes a little time. And that Vandal gets one-shot headshotted. I'm just gonna supercharge these guys. Oh. Never mind, I thought I had a Striker still. So Weapons of Light does not affect the DOT of this weapon. It only affects the first shot. Another thing that's good about the DOT is if an enemy runs away, you can track him with the little numbers that pop up. So in Crucible, that's even more effective because you see someone, you shoot them, they run behind a wall, they crouch, so you don't know exactly where they are because they're blinking on your radar, but you can see the numbers for a few seconds.
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room.
Fuck off. So you can pretty much one-shot most enemies with this weapon. So I'm just gonna finish this entire mission. This is gonna be a kind of longer review because I'm just gonna let you see what this gun does. So I think it's a really good gun. I got my second bounty. I'm probably gonna do that, and then I don't know if I'm gonna level it up. It's gonna be more of a second character weapon. So depending, I probably won't do the bounty right now. I'll probably at some point do it. Right now I'm doing my bad Juju bounty with the Crucible. That's taking a while. Oh, I have to show this last round the mag how much extra damage does. So that was, I don't even know. It's hard to see damage indicators. The only bad thing that I can say about, okay, 500. Okay, 700. So it does an extra 200 damage against these enemies for the last round the mag. And that's to a body shot. I don't know how much it does to a headshot. This isn't as good as a review as you could see from someone who, like, does all this research on exact stats, numbers, stuff like that. But, I use this weapon all the time. It's one of my favorite weapons, so my opinion might be a little biased, but I personally love it. I think it's one of the better weapons in the game. It is definitely by far the best best hand cannon in the game. So if you're a big fan of hand cannons and you don't mind using up your exotic slot on a primary, then this gun is really meant for you. Are you kidding me? I hate this rocket launcher sometimes. I don't want it to explode on those enemies. I want it to explode on the enemies far away. Go away. I'm sorry. I failed. I thought I'd be able to do that, but freaking my missile decided to blow up closer than it was supposed to. So that's proximity detonation. This is another really good weapon, in my opinion. Just one of my first. This is probably my first exotic heavy, and it's one of my favorites because of its explosion to close detonation. So in PvE and PvP, that is one of the best upgrades that I can say for that I know of for a rocket launcher. Mainly PvP, because no matter what, you pretty much hit or get a damage indicator on the target if you're close-ish. If you're far range, no. Plus this thing has a very good blast radius, which is good for PvP, because enemies are moving a lot, so you don't, this weapon, you aim it towards them, you don't have to aim at the ground or anything, you just aim it right near them and it'll hit them. So pretty much just lead them a little bit if they're running, and you'll hit them and most likely kill them. I had a few times where I need to take 2 shots to kill them, and then, but it's usually 1 shot. Just saying that about this rocket launcher. It's a steel oracle, just so you didn't know. I got it from like Legendary Ingram or something, so these aren't the modifiers you'd get. Actually, you can't buy this weapon anymore, so if you end up getting it, then good for you. Maybe you'll get the modifiers that I have on it. In my opinion, this weapon really does deserve its exotic slot. There's a lot of exotics I don't think do deserve an exotic slot. And if they do deserve an exotic slot, they need a buff, like a major buff. Like a lot of the, almost all the new weapons that have come out that I've seen need a buff. Like the Dragon's Breath needs a buff. What's the No Land Beyond needs a buff.
Kept hitting an active
A lot of things need a buff.
Older.
So yeah. That's pretty much it for my
The
review.
legends are true. The war mine did survive the collapse.
Sec, I'm just dismantling this thing.
Rasputin,
So
an AI built to
this is
defend
almost
Earth.
maxed out for me,
He faced the darkness,
but this is what it
and
looks
survived.
like.
And he's protecting something here in the
So
Cosmodrome.
here's the Mark of
have
Hour.
to find a
Rounds
way to
pierce
reach it.
targets and cause lingering damage. I don't think the pierce targets thing came from that. I think it's always been on the gun. It does not shoot through walls or knight shields, so don't think it does. Like, don't actually think it does. I know it doesn't. So yeah, there's a little thing, little review about this weapon. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. So, if you want more reviews of weapons, then I can do that. I can show you a lot of the exotics I have. And then just put a comment of what exotic what exotic you want me to review next, because I can review a lot of them. Not all of them are fully upgraded, so I can't have the best opinion on them. But a lot of my ones that I like, I will do. I could do a review on the Thunderlord, because when I first got it, I was like, this thing doesn't look anything this doesn't look like anything special. I don't know if I'll ever use that. I was like, nope. The Truth, very biased weapon, in my opinion, is a very great weapon for PvP and PvE alike because of these stats. So you saw my other rocket launcher, the Steel Oracle. Compared to the Truth, everything is worse except fire rate and blast radius. And the Truth can easily get a blast radius upgrade like that. No, not like that. I guess it's this. You'd have to get rid of that extra velocity, which I don't think is worth it, because it almost has a max fire rate anyway. Or not fire rate, blast radius. But this is a very, very good gun. I don't think the reload's worth it either. Javelin is definitely the best upgrade to have for it, because these stats alone are really good. Plus the prototype True Seeker, very, very, very good perk. Like, it's not just like a little. This is like normal, like a Galahorn or something. It's like hardcore. You could pretty much hit the target no matter what in PvE. PvP, it's a little bit more long range. You could hit a target easy, so there can be less missing involved, but I don't know. It's up to you. You guys can test the truth, or not the truth, the Thorn out for yourself. But before you say this gun is terrible and I'm not going to use it, get the Mark of Devour perk, because that's the main bonus of the gun, and that's what really makes it good. Nothing else really does. It's pretty much a normal hand cannon until you get that perk. So that was my review on the Thorn. If you enjoyed, then please leave a like and tell me what you want me to review next. I will show you all the weapons, or most of the weapons I have exotics for all my characters. So I can do a review on Icebreaker. Not going to do a review on Patience in Time because I do not have active camouflage. So I'm not a fan of this weapon though, because it seems like a normal sniper. I don't really need to use it. I can do Bread Death, Suros, Plan C, Dragon's Breath, or Vex, or any of the weapons I have on my character, which you can just look at and tell me if you want to do. See, this is Universe Remote, No Land Beyond Truth, obviously. Yeah. Tell me what review you want to see next, and thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.